Okay, I am going to give this one more shot to see if this is going to work. And if it's not, I'm just going to give up today. Apparently we're having issues between Facebook. Okay, so I don't know if there's something going on with Facebook. I tried getting on YouTube, and apparently since I've never done a live YouTube video, I have to wait for for 24 hours before that will happen. I don't know what's going on with today. I think I have a, oh, wait, here's something. Can you see me now? It is live. Oh, goodness. This is what, my fourth try? Oh, I think it's time to drink or something. But we persevered and we made it. Oh my goodness. This is Lori from Scraps by Sissy, and it's been quite a morning already. I don't know what's happening out there in technology world, but they've been messing with me big time. I tried to go live here, what was it, like 3 times, Janine? 4 times? I don't even know. And then I tried to switch over to YouTube, and apparently I have to wait 24 hours for that, and I came this close to just shutting everything down and say, forget this. So, we'll do this again. This is what we're creating today. This will be my 3rd one for today. Oh, goodness. And it's using the Tea Boutique bundle suite of product, and we're creating a tea bag holder. Okay, so I only have this tea bag. I'll have to pull that one out. God, let's hope this one goes smooth. You know, I should have known, because the first go round when I was videotaping this, it was a mess. So it's good you didn't see that one. So let me give you the measurements on today's project. Okay, so the base is in Tahitian Tide. It's cut at 3.5 by 10.5 inches, and I've scored it at 3.5 and at 7 inches. I have 3 pieces of parakeet part. Well, we're going to cut 3 pieces because I've already used them. 3.25 by 3.25. One we're going to cut diagonally. We're going to have 2 pieces of the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. It's going to be cut at 3 inches by 3 inches, and one of those we will cut diagonally. And then I will have, and I hope I brought one over, and it wouldn't surprise me if I didn't, a piece of basic white cut at 3 inches by 3 inches. Oh, I do have it here. Shoo! Nothing surprises me today. All right, let's give this thing a shot again. Thank you for being so patient, and Janine, thanks for being there and listening to me whine and complain and, you know, all of that. You know how things can be quite the show around here. Okay, so let's cut our parakeet party at those the 3 pieces at 3.25 by 3.25. We'll get that done. And see, the first go around, they were all off anyway, so that's probably a good thing you didn't see the first video. Okay, so there's 3.25. There's one for the front. There's one for the inside. And one for the inside flap. Okay, now we're going to cut this diagonally so that it fits right here on the fold. So basically to do that, make sure this is 3.25 by 3.25. Okay, it is. All right, so to cut it diagonally, I'm going to lay each corner into the, and I forgot what this is called in the last video too, but right there where the blade goes through, the little tray, we're going to cut that right in half. Okay. Then here is our piece of Designer Series paper. Whining. Well, you heard a little more than whining when we were chatting back and forth, so that's stuff we don't want to have on camera. Okay, so what I mentioned before, this is a piece of the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. This is half of it. And what they were graciously have done to, my English sucks today, so, you know, we're going to roll with this. What Stampin' Up! Did when they created this pattern paper, they were nice enough to create it so that it's kind of in a grid. So when you cut it in half and then again in quarters, like we're going to do here in a second, you still get those beautiful little teapots within the paper, and you won't lose anything, except, of course, when I go to cut one of these pieces diagonally. So, and we get to use that beautiful polka dot on this one. Okay, so again, we're going to line that up with the, whatever that is called. The groove, thank you. Are you sitting back there just yelling at the camera, Janine, letting me know what I'm messing up on here? Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, we better cut our basic white too while I got this thing out. So this is going to be 3 inches by 3 inches also. I was going to make this work today one way or another, can you tell? All right, so let's make the, okay, so this was your 3.5 by 10.5, 3.5 and 7, and then I trimmed that diagonally to create the pocket for our tea bag. And where's my bone folder? Should have had that out already. Okay, so it's going to make that a little bit crisper. Now I'm going to use some of our liquid glue, and I found these cute little bottles. Somebody was talking about them, so I found a bunch on Amazon, and it gives you a little more control over our liquid glue. Let's make sure we don't get the lid in it. That would be my luck today. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit down there, and then let's close that up. And I'm going to just press that down. Okay, so we'll put these guys together, and this will create the inside flap, or the pocket for the tea bag, or decorated, I should say. We already created it. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you the measure. Oh, did I show you the? I did show you the measurements. I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh my goodness. Bless her heart. I need to talk to the people at Facebook and let them know they're messing with this poor little old lady here in Redding, California. She didn't know what end is up anymore. Okay, so there's that. That's cute, isn't it? I love those colors together. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stamp our sentiment layer. And I'm going to use Parakeet Party. And I'm going to use this little teacup here, and we're going to, let's put that away before that gets inky. We're going to stamp off, because I just want the teacup to be a hint in the background here. Okay, there we go. Now, we're done with that. Put him aside. Here's my starry sky. And we're going to stamp the sentiment, take care of yourself. I just love that two-step stamping like that. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It could be anything. Poor Lori, she doesn't know what end is up anymore. All right, so we're going to add this to one of the Parakeet Party layers. And layer it on the inside. Just like so. Sure glad I cut another one of these yesterday to take pictures. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and add these together, and we're going to add it to the front after we add our little tie. And for the tie, I am using some of that beautiful Tahitian tied metallic ribbon. So pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Ah, love it, love it. So to keep it secure, I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive right about there. I will lay this guy down here. Now we're going to add him to the front. At this point, I could probably put these together in my sleep after so many tries. Okay, so I'm just going to trim my edge. Hopefully my scissors are still here. One never knows. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tie him now. And I think of that song, Starry, Starry Night. I'm going to have to look that one up. It's not coming to me. But then again, after my morning, I'm surprised I even know my name. So there's that. Okay. So he's done, except for the front here. So we're going to stamp. Oh, you know what I do need though? Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. I got it right here. Aha. Phew, thought I was going to have to walk away again. All right, so I do need the parakeet party again to stamp my teacup. We're just going to stamp him right there. And then we're going to die cut him. Let's close this up. The first go around, I stuck my finger in it. So we'll bring back trusty little mini guy. I just love him. And we're going to use the gray plate as our base because it, for whatever reason, it makes it easier to die cut. And then we'll get our little die here. And we'll lay him down like so. Line them all up. Carefully lay our plate down right on top of him. And roll him through. Okay. And one more little die cut. We're going to die cut the tag. And then we'll have that to stamp our sentiment in. Let's get that out of the way. You can see I've done a few of these. Get the little tag out. Because then we'll stamp him. Okay. And for those that are new, that noise is perfectly okay. Okay, we'll set that aside. We'll put our dies away. And I love storing them with my stamp set like this. That way I can see everything right there. I've got my little, there's a piece of paper in here that tells me what the name of the die set is, what it coordinates with, item number, price. I am at this point in my life in my studio, organized chaos, as you might know. Oh, I'm glad I'll have to listen to that song when I get done, Janine. Thank you. You're always quick at that. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back of him. I guess I should stamp the little T tag first. And then this little bitty stamp is going to go right there. It's time for tea. But I think at the moment it's time for something stronger than tea. Unless I put something in my tea. Alright, so we'll add a little bit of adhesive there. We're going to cut a little piece of the baker's twine. This is the pack of In Color baker's twine. And of course I'm using Starry Sky again. And then we're just going to lay that twine right in the adhesive there. And lay it here. If I can get it over there. Okay. Now we're going to add a mini glue dot. Well, we need one. We'll add it to the back, and then we'll secure this to the teacup so it's not flopping all over the place. Nothing looks good when it's flopping, right? And then we'll add some bigger ones to the back. And add him to the front of our tea bag holder, like so. And of course we have to have a little bit of bling, So I have my rhinestones right here, and we are going to add, where's mine? Here it is, right here. I'm just going to add some clear rhinestones, one here, and we'll add one on the tag, and we are done again. Somewhere out there's going to be 2 or 3 of these videos floating around. Well, what do you think? Aren't those cute though? And I mean, they'll fit. Oh, this one's not tied. These will fit in a regular A2 envelope that we sell. You can even tuck in another card or something if you wanted. It would fit inside a card. And they're just the perfect little gift. In fact, don't tell anybody, but these were the little thank yous that I made for those who ordered my paper share. So there you go. What do you think? Aren't those cute? And that paper, oh, it's just so happy. Well, thank you guys for being patient with me and checking out everything and enjoying the chaos as much as I do. It's such a hot mess. But, you know, this is what you get when you check out Lori at Scraps by Sissy. I'm going to go over, thank goodness the blog post is done. I just have to link everything back and forth. And it'll have all the details and information on the starter kit special. I talked about that too in the first video, and we're not going to do that now, but the starter kit special, you can get an additional $66.50 in color product, all for $99 and tax and free shipping, and you get to pick out $125 worth of product, and there we go. There's my plug for the day. You guys have a great rest of your week, and thanks again for stopping by. Take care.